In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now or save your power for later? Do you save a valuable ally or do you save your seeds? 13 enter, 1 will leave. This is the greenhouse. Alright, hello, top 6! It's time for your final greenhouse challenge of the season. The last Sunflower and Rose cannot compete this week, so please dismiss yourselves. The remaining 4 of you will be playing tower building. We will randomly pick 2 of you to go. You will have 2 minutes on the clock to grab 1 brick at a time, and then build the tallest tower you can within that 2 minutes. The 2 winners will face off to determine 1st and 2nd. The 2 losers will face off to determine 3rd and 4th. Only 1 flop is not going into the greenhouse this week. Who's it going to be? Claire's up. Christian's up. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, go. What's that heart rate?
1 high.
Oh my god, Christian.
One minute. Christian goes to the final round. Hands in the air. I believe there.
Correct.
Ready?
And go. Alright, that's it. Brandon is the into the greenhouse. Meredith comes in first place.
So cool.
So before we go do the greenhouse flower picking ceremony, the green thumb is still active. It was not banished in the last banishment ceremony. Does anyone want to play green thumb?
Yeah, I'd like to replace Meredith with myself.
All right, Claire replaces Meredith in the greenhouse.
It's kind of warm.
All right, so the official rankings for the week are first Claire, second Christian, third Brandon. Okay, let's go do the flower picking. All right, it's time for another flower picking ceremony. Who was third? Brandon, you choose first. Sunflower, rose, or two seeds?
It's crazy because you get this top pick.
I'm gonna do the two seeds.
All right, grab your two seeds. Christian, you're up.
The rose.
Claire, would you like to steal or claim? Okay. So the final standings for the week are Christian has sunflower, Claire has rose, and Brandon gets two seeds. All right, get ready for nominations.
Is the camera rolling?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Well, I'm assuming you're doing Meredith.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm forced to do Drake. But he gets a
Do you have
seed.
any qualms with that?
He gets a seed.
Okay.
So it's like not the 4.
Okay.
So I'm good.
Okay. What
I
about,
fully forgot about the green. I was like,
what if there's an uproot?
I don't think there's enough coins for that.
If there is, then one of our boys have to go up and we
Right.
just have to know
We'll just have to see.
that whoever they're up against.
I don't think there will be. I think Meredith goes
Meredith
regardless.
can't. Drake might be able to.
Okay, we'll see. Especially because I give him a seed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna talk to them before I do what I do, because I want to see a full picture of what's gonna happen.
Because what might happen is Drake uproots and you have to put one of the boys out.
Right.
But Meredith goes home against the boys.
Correct.
Because Bryce
Correct.
still has a banked vote that he is using this
Correct.
round, however we need.
Correct.
That was our agreement, was I was going to use the banked vote on Brandon just in case, and he's going to use it this round.
Right.
Because we're the last two banked votes.
Right.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's us.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I should have not come in first,
Mm-hmm.
and then it would have been Christian instead of me, or I don't know if it was me either way.
I think it was first place.
Okay. I didn't even think about that. I thought Claire would choose the strategic person, and I know she trusts Christian the least. Because I would have been happy to negotiate with her, because I didn't care which power I had.
Yeah. I honestly think it was, she wanted first place.
Yeah, which I get, but
At this point, with it being us two, I think that I won't even be able to win, but I could at least bid 3 for an uproot and force that side to lose 3 seeds for the next round.
I just don't know what to do, and I don't know, I feel like,
Unless Christian has more and he's willing to give them to me.
I feel like Christian and Claire, I don't know, shouldn't put me up. Because Claire just stole that immunity from me. I have every right to make it to the next round. I earned it with 2 fucking towers.
Mm-hmm.
Those were some dope towers. I made tall. I could hardly reach the top of the tower I just made. I deserve to be in the next round. I earned that.
Yeah. I feel like Claire's putting you up, Meredith. I feel like
Which is fucked up. Because
Yeah.
she just stole it from me. And if I would have let you win, she would have stolen it from you instead, probably. I don't know if it was
No.
me. It was me. Either way. See, that's what I don't know. If it was first place or if it was me, either way.
I think it was you either way. Do you have enough? How many coins do you have?
3. Once I get
Do you have
mine.
enough for an uproot?
Because I have 2, but one of them is his.
And
Or,
So if I got both of yours, I would have 4.
yeah.
what if I put you up? You get a coin. Get a seed.
You would have 3.
Drake
But one of
uses
them is yours.
Drake uses uproot on you.
You're right. If I have all of them, I use uproot on you. Then we're both safe.
Okay.
Okay.
Because that would be, how many do you have?
1.
1. So that'd be,
But it'd be 4.
Now I have 1, and that would be 2 for me. Because you would get yours back.
so I would have 3, you would have 2,
And then he would
which
have
make
1.
5.
Yeah, total.
And if we
Three of
needed
us.
an extra, we would have 6. I don't know how many they have. I know Claire has at least 3.
I'm fully doing this because Claire told me she didn't trust me.
Unless Lainey gave me some of hers. I don't know if Lainey gave me some of her seeds.
Yeah, I don't know who Lainey left.
Unless
She was
Lainey gave-
pissed at everyone.
She wasn't pissed at me, but
Would I know?
She wasn't pissed at me or Brandon.
Would we know if she left the seeds like right now? Can we go look?
They had told me at some point when John.
yeah,
came
normally
to
Holly
me,
pulls you aside,
Yeah.
but
Veil, and then I got robbed
so we have 6. Then we have 6.
between the two of us.
Yeah.
If
And
Christian
then
nominates
7
me.
with yeah.
And then I would be putting all of my trust in you.
You shouldn't be worried about that.
Okay.
And I mean, if I go up, I'm putting all my trust in you.
Exactly.
That's the only way we both make it to further.
Right, because right now it doesn't really matter because what happens next is the daisy chain. And so one person wins it and then gets to start it. And then it's a daisy chain. And then it's the final 4.
Yeah.
And then it comes down to the seeds that we have left and the people we
Which
trust.
would be 0. Because I think they could probably match us up to 5. I think they can match us up to 5.
Unless Christian is turning to them right now.
Mm-hmm. I don't
And they
think
put
he
both of
is.
us up.
They could. I don't think he will, because I don't think he thinks he can win against Claire.
Okay.
They've been butting heads all game too.
They have. She doesn't trust him. And so I don't think he makes it to the final. Yeah, I mean, I think if he defects now, he doesn't make it to the final because the 3 of them
Are gonna, yeah.
won't take him.
We're his only option to get there.
Unless, like, Claire takes a huge risk on him and goes in just her and Christian. Or something like that. But I don't really see that happening.
Claire has a lot.
I know.
Like, her jury story is great.
I know. But I think mine's better, maybe. Or as good.
Underdog. We're both underdogs in
Exactly.
different ways.
Yeah, and we both
You had a huge target on your back
play
because
game, yeah.
of winning immunity challenges. I've been on the block 4 times and have still made it.
Yeah, this will be my
This
3rd
far.
time. And I have dominated today at challenges. Been a threat all day and not let people make me into one. For as long, well, I mean, no, I just was one, and I just like
You just
had
were
immunity.
one?
I just had immunity, and they couldn't do anything about it.
Which is crazy because you only became a target because you had immunity.
Right, I had so much immunity, I became a target, so I had to get more immunity.
to stay.
And then the couple, I think I've used uproot twice, and so I've gotten immunity from that.
I uprooted myself the first time.
Yeah.
Spent all of my seeds. I was pissed.
Yeah, I used uproot on John,
Yeah.
and we were both immune, and then I used it on myself just now last round. And so that's so I've been immune 5 or 6 times.
Did you ever go into the greenhouse?
No,
No.
didn't have to.
So 5 times.
Yeah, I think 5 times.
It really all comes down to Christian. I don't think they can match 7. I don't. I think they can match 5. So even with 6, I think we're still good. But
Well, I don't understand what we're hoping for. If Christian
I
puts,
lied because Brandon just took 2 seeds.
oh yeah.
I think they can match us up to 7.
Well, I'm confused about what we're even thinking is going to happen because if Christian puts me up to give me a seed, then who does Claire put up? You.
Yeah.
So this isn't going to work regardless if Christian puts me up. Claire has to put me up, and then I don't get an extra token. Seed.
You're right. She's not gonna put up Bryce.
No, there's no reason for her to do that. She's not going to play by our rules.
Yeah.
So Christian has to put up.
Christian has to put up
or
Bryce. He has to put up Bryce.
if he's with us,
Yeah.
and we don't know what he's being offered right now.
I don't understand why Lainey gave her that power to begin with.
Because they were buddies?
But I've told Lainey that she couldn't trust her.
I know, but
During the entire thing, I'm like, Lainey, you cannot trust Claire. And
I think it was a mostly emotional decision.
I think so too, but Lainey's smarter than that. I don't know why. Like, that was just a dumb decision.
No, and I'm upset that Claire would use it on me and then also put me up when, like, I just gave you entry into the top 5 that
wish
I
Claire had sunflower.
deserve. Yeah, that would make it simpler.
I feel like we're fucked either way because they have the seeds.
I mean, not really.
What, how many?
Because
I have 1.
I have 3.
Okay.
If you give me 1, it'll be 4.
Okay. And she has 1.
She has 2.
6.
So that'd be 6. You make 7.
No. I have 1, you have 3. That's 4. And then we get married, that's 6.
No, because when you put me up, I get another 1.
Oh. Okay, so you want me to put you up?
I mean, that's the only way.
But we can
Whether
get
you
the-
put me up or not, like, even if you put up Meredith,
Yeah, you get. Okay, I'll put you up.
we can, I mean, one of us can uproot.
Right. I'm gonna put you up then.
That's fine.
To get you some. Okay. Take this.
Thank you.
I have one. All right. Cool.
I'll let him know for now.
All this game I've had to hide who I'm aligned with, and Drake just begged me to. He just told me to put him up, and that hides my alliance with them. So, moving forward, that's what they want me to do. Both sides want me to do the same thing. That works out this round, I guess. I'm gonna just have to make sure I feel like I've lost this game already. I'm just gonna have to make sure I plead to a jury if I get there, but do it right.
No, I mean, I would hope that it would be pretty straightforward here in
I
a
hope
second,
so.
but I don't know.
So,
I got the seeds because I think if she
One of them
held
might-
up to her word, no, I think she was going to though. Lacey was also giving me her seeds.
Lainey, yeah.
Lacey was giving me her seeds.
Why did you say Margaret?
I don't know.
Margaret.
And let them two duke it out. But they could still put me up. But I don't think we're in trouble. I think it's definitely, I mean, it should be Meredith and Drake.
Yeah.
But they both have buku seeds as well, right? To put themselves off. To start, I said I knew that Lainey was giving me some seeds. So I wanted to start to build kind of a stockpile there.
Yeah, I have 3.
I have 6.
I have 2.
Okay. You still have your extra vote. Here's what me and Kristen just talked about. I'm putting up Meredith. I think that's pretty clear.
Yeah.
He's gonna put up Drake.
Yeah.
Drake has the potential to uproot.
Yeah. Do we know how many seeds he has? Or an idea?
I know a couple rounds ago, after I saved his ass with the Venus flytrap,
He gave you-
gave me 3 because that was half of his.
I think he has 3 left.
And with the sunflower, he's about to get another. So he has the potential to uproot. The thing is, one of you have to go up.
All right.
Meredith goes home. In that situation.
Mhm.
If there's no uproot played, which I don't think would be the situation, who are y'all voting?
Can we, let me ask this. If we outbid the uproot, do we have to use it? No?
No.
So we could do that. If
We
that's,
want it. We're getting close to top 4.
which is where we need seeds.
Especially
Yeah.
if we were knocking him out.
Yeah.
If it's the 2 of them,
Because I have a bank vote.
yeah.
So I think we let them have the uproot. One of them goes up and we send the other one home.
Because who's voting? Whichever one of us is not.
And your banked
My
vote.
bank vote.
Your banked vote.
Whichever one of them is taken
One of
off.
them.
One of us.
One of you and your banked
And my bank
vote.
vote.
And that's it. They don't have any banked votes. Do we know that for
So,
certain?
so
Yeah.
who's putting Meredith?
I'm putting Meredith.
Okay. Oh, I thought I was gonna put Meredith.
No,
Okay,
you
that's-
walked in and
that's
said you're
not
putting Meredith, and I
stressful.
said yes.
That freaked me out for a second.
It said you're putting Meredith. All right. That's fine.
Okay, so let's walk through this one more time. I'm so sorry.
No.
So,
I'm putting up Meredith, he's putting up Drake. One of them are gonna get an uproot. One of you goes up.
I nominate first.
Banked vote.
One of us votes. One of
You
them
nominate
You
votes.
go
first.
first, yes.
Banked vote.
One of your votes plus your banked vote. We're good. spirit of honesty, because I love you as a player, I'm putting you up.
I know.
It's the only clean one I have.
I think it's pretty messed up considering that was mine and you took it from me. And so to also put me up,
I know.
when you said that you were with me all day,
And I have been with you all day, but it's like we talked about. I didn't feel like I could put Drake up after that whole shibata, and Christian walked in the room and said, I'm putting Drake up, and I said, okay, then I have to put Mary.
and then between the two of us, what happens?
I don't know, I don't have a vote. I haven't been talking to you about that.
And you do have 2 banked votes, and I don't know, it just,
We're assuming y'all are using enough root.
I can't.
You're not gonna, I know, that's fine.
I just don't have the points for it. There's nothing I can do if I'm up. Besides, hope you guys don't vote me out.
Yeah.
Because I have no power whatsoever going forward. Like, it's a daisy chain, and then the final 4, I really have no say in how far I go anymore. I am simply at the mercy of everyone else. And the only thing I can do is play in a challenge, and I completely dominated
Not the
that, and it
daisy.
gets stolen from me. And there's one more challenge to determine the start of the daisy chain. And, you know, that's the only thing I have with that. It gives me any agency, because everyone has taken away everything.
But I hope you, game recognizes game, and this isn't personal.
No, I know that. I completely understand that it's not personal. It
And
just, it
it's
still
like-
feels like it doesn't recognize game.
I do recognize game. I do you as a threat. That's why I didn't want you to have power in determining the final 5.
Who says I wanted the power? Who says I didn't just want the seeds and to be left by myself?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know, but no one asked me what I wanted. No one gave me a warning. No one.
I know. It was my last chance to use the green thumb,
And when I'm Christian.
because Christians...
Because you trusted him all day. You've been telling me you don't trust him all day, and you've been telling me you're with me all day. So you could have.
Is that why I trust him? He's in cahoots with the other 2 boys, and I am in debt to those 2 boys. They are the reason I'm here. I don't have much leverage against what they want.
They didn't have a say in that moment. That was your power that Laney gave you. They shouldn't have been able to touch it. I feel like it should have been Christian who was taken out. And that's sort of what I was hoping for. I had a feeling it would be me. But that was my hope, that since you don't trust Christian, and I feel like we have more trust in that you were going to let me have that. Because I do feel like I've done nothing but earn my place today, particularly through challenges. And so that's just what really burns, is that people are saying like, oh, you're a threat. Oh, you're a threat because of challenges. And then every time I succeed at a challenge, it's just like, okay, so what can we do to take that away from her? And so, yeah, it's a huge disappointment because now I feel like I just did earn my place in the next round, and I probably now won't get there.
Challenge, because I'm sitting here thinking, whichever one of them goes home gives immunity to the other one. We're fucked. But I have a contingency plan.
Yes.
But since it's an immunity challenge.
It's more up for grabs.
Yeah.
We just have to make sure that...
That one person.
Yeah.
But, so like what I want to talk to you about, the contingency plan. Is Christian.
I agree.
So, that's what I'm thinking. I think that's our best bet.
I agree.
We throw up both Drake and Meredith. One of them uses up root. I put up. One of us put up.
The
Whoever.
other one. And then,
Who do we put up? It's one of you or Bryce.
I mean, I'm fine with it if I don't get fucked over. And I trust y'all. But I mean, that makes me nervous. I've been up now twice. I don't think Bryce has been up at all. Right?
That's
Or
why I want
maybe
to talk to
once.
Bryce.
I mean, and I'm happy to talk with him about it, but we could go fairness sake, I would appreciate, but I know we're playing a game, so whatever you feel, as long as the vote is secured. I know that, like, I will vote not to eliminate him, obviously, and his banked vote is there, so as long as he feels the same, it really shouldn't matter. So, and I'm gonna talk to Bryce about this too. I mean, I just told him, obviously I would prefer not to be on top. But if it happens, it happens. Like, I understand that. And I knew that when I didn't, so whatever. I said, Bryce hasn't been on the block, which would make me sweat just slightly less. But regardless, we have the vote.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really not super stressed.
Yeah. The contingency plan for the daisy chain, if one of us does not get immunity, if it's whoever's left for them, is Christian.
Okay.
Me and Bryce just talked about that.
And I forgot about the immunity thing. So that was what I figured. I hate to say it.
Me too, but
I hate to say it.
he's given me reason to question him throughout the game, and you and Bryce have not.
Yeah. And that literally is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
Like, he has, yeah. At various points, I've been very frustrated by hearing his name way too many times.
We just have to try and make sure one of us makes the immunity.
Yeah. I trust Christian, but not as far as I can throw him, and I'm not very strong. I'm not very strong, okay? Little Christian, okay?
Okay.
He's not your friend. He's your enemy.
I can't throw it too far, okay?
That's it. That's how I feel.
If for some reason it comes down to a top two, it's you.
Okay. And I too. And I love Bryce. And he has helped us all
So
very
much.
But I feel like from beginning to end, I do feel like we played the smartest of the games.
You're telling me idea every single probably round of separating Brandon and Claire. We have opportunity here.
It scares me. Okay. So that scares me. Simply for the fact that I don't like keeping Drake and Meredith. Drake and Meredith.
We outnumbered them.
But we pissed the other one off.
And
The time for that move, we missed it. And the best thing, honestly, I think now it's mostly just seeing how the last little bit shakes out, because the daisy chain could throw a wrench in it.
yeah.
And depending on where the seeds fall at the end, final four, could throw a wrench in it.
Okay. Okay.
So honestly, I think our best bet is sticking with him.
Yeah. I know. And at this point, but the thing is for me, I feel like we beat Drake and we beat Meredith. Ooh, I don't know about Meredith. I feel like she gets M drop up.
She would get Lainey's vote for sure. She would get John's vote for sure.
I want Drake to stay.
Oh, I think so
We
too.
beat Drake.
I think so.
I think me, you, Drake is the best final three for us.
We do beat Drake. Maybe. He's won a lot of competitions.
Yeah.
And his social game is fairly strong.
No, we just wanted to touch base one more time to make sure that everything's fine. I told Christian, and I was going to
I need to tell one of them if I'm putting him up.
You know who you're putting up.
Yeah,
Stop
I need to
saying
know.
it.
I need to know who I'm putting. Want them
Me?
to know who I'm putting up.
You're putting up Drake.
Yes, I want them to know that.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, I just want to make sure we're all still good.
Yes. Yeah, we're good.
Okay. And I told him, I was like, if it comes, like, when it inevitably comes down to us on the block, I said, I'm really fine either way because I know we have the vote. Selfishly, very selfishly, I don't want to do it again.
I agree.
But if it happens, I trust you 100%, and I hope you do as well,
of
because
course.
it's like,
I mean, at this point, we've made it this far. You know what I mean?
right.
I have a banked vote.
Yeah.
So it's either bank vote plus my vote or bank vote plus your vote. You know what I mean?
Exactly. So I'm not
stressed. Christian is kind of starting to scare me a little bit, but I think that's something we take on when we get there.
I mean, yeah, because he's either gonna screw us real quick,
Or we're good.
or we're good. And this is your test,
Yeah.
Christian.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can taste the final like we all can, and I don't see him fucking that up right now. I think once we cross Miss Daisy, He might.
Alright, final six, here we go. It's time for nominations. Christian, your sunflower, you go first.
I feel like this is a fair move. We know who we're putting up. I'm gonna flip it. And I feel like it's fair for me to put up Meredith. I feel like there's no point either way. So I'm putting up Meredith.
Okay, Meredith is nominated. Claire, you make the second nomination.
There was a fucking point to it because I have Drake's trust and I trust Drake and I didn't want to be the one to put him up. So fuck you, Drake, you're on the clock.
Alright, Meredith and Drake, you are our nominees. Let us move to the auction.
Meredith, you're
I didn't beg you to trust me. No. I said you don't trust me. Yeah, I've done it multiple times. I've done it multiple times to earn your trust. I paid.
Yeah, you begged and then you pulled that shit.
You put up a person, you're safe. Sorry, I put up a person too? What's the difference? One of them goes home.
There was a point to it because
Yeah.
Drake and I had a thing.
Okay, good for you. Maybe me and Meredith had a thing. I had to put her up.
You didn't talk to about it. You walked in that room and you said, I'm putting up Drake, so what are you doing?
Yeah, you didn't talk to me about it, that you had a thing with Drake.
I think it's very clear whenever I saved his ass from the Venus flytrap that I did it to earn trust because I said it in front of everyone and you can roll the clip.
So it's my fault that you had to put a person up. That's basically what I'm seeing.
There was a strategic point to it.
One of them is going right now.
Okay.
I'm giving her a fair shot because I feel like it's fair to both of them that they get a fair shot at getting an uproot. That is it.
Alright, I'm putting 10 minutes on the clock for the auction. Y'all know what to do.
Not the peanut gallery.
Alright, it seems that Drake bids 4 on uproot. Next up, sorry, anyone else want to bid?
I mean, it doesn't matter, but she only has 3 and cannot match with it.
Okay. Does anyone want to move? Because I'm cool to call it, if y'all are.
I mean, if there's anything that I can say or do to even make it random. I feel like I have done nothing but prove that I deserve to be here. I have fought for myself all day, whether that be in immunity challenges, which I have succeeded at beyond my own wildest dreams, and fighting, convincing people to let me stay here, to live another day. I feel like I have earned my place here. And that was stolen from me, which is a fair move, but it does feel like I'm being cheated. And so even to make it random chance that I get to survive, I would appreciate that so much, and that would be my heart going forward. And that's really all I can say about it, is that even just for the chance, you would have everything that I have going forward. And that's the best I can do. I do feel like I've proven all day that I deserve this.
I have nothing.
I will end the auction if everyone agrees to end the auction.
Can we have a minute?
Yes.
I just need a minute.
Yeah, y'all can have a minute to discuss. And
First, I'm sorry for exploding. I shouldn't have done that. I really shouldn't have. I didn't want to be the one to put Drake up. And I didn't communicate that to you.
You didn't. And
I still don't think that was cool what you did. You're doing it because you don't want to replace the uproot, right?
Right.
wait, what?
If Drake comes down, I'm naming the replacement.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that. I did not think about that. I'm dead serious. I did not think about that.
So what was your plan with the replacement?
I made a pact with Meredith. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, and like, she was honest with me. just the way you were closer to Drake, I was closer to Meredith. And like ever since I saved her, like we were cordial and like we were good. And I felt like it was fair for me to do that for her. I gave her a seed. Like that's why, like I have Sunflower, I gave her a seed. And I felt like that was my payback to her working with me in this game. But I didn't want to go against what we were doing, and I didn't see a difference between them two. They were both going up.
It wasn't cool for you to do that without talking to me.
I know.
Because if you would have brought that to me, I would have said.
I didn't get to talk to Meredith until on the couch. And she said, I just wanted a chance. And I was like, okay. So I literally did it spur of the moment.
What was
I'm
your
sorry.
plan with the replacement? Who were you putting?
Who am I putting?
Who were you going to put for the replacement? Because I have to do it now.
Yeah. Brandon's been put up too much.
I agree.
I was gonna talk to Bryce about it, but I didn't. But Brandon's been put up twice, and he is poor thing. It's up to you. I mean, it's all up to you.
I know.
If you want to do.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You say sorry too.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I already did, but I'm sorry. Love you, Claire. True.
I just want to think. Number one, I don't know if, which I would assume he doesn't, but don't know if Drake has any. I don't think it's a good idea for me to do anything right now, but I kind of want to, because she's right, and she's played a really, really solid game, and I think evening out the odds would make it fair, because I'm still fine either way. And if she was saved, it would give me another ally moving forward now that I'm pretty much ready to throw Christian off of the roof of the building. Love you though, but that's where I'm at. So I'm at least considering it, because as of right now, it's just a done deal. Now, if anyone else decides to be a jerk and add it, that's something else. You know, she's tugging at my heartstrings a little bit, because I do think she has a really good point.
Yeah.
And at this point, I'm ready to throw Christian. So
Honestly, okay, Christian and I have had, he's like gone over, worked through every single decision with me. Like, honestly, like he thought we had a final two.
He doesn't.
That
I know.
kind of tarnished my trust with him in this situation moving forward. I don't know what the fuck that was about. That was a
So
dumb
who
move.
nominated Meredith?
Christian.
So he would then, he's gonna nominate one of us anyway. There's no other option,
Yeah.
right? I'm trying to make sure I understand every scenario.
No. Claire would have to nominate one of us.
It depends who put you up. Which one would be saved?
Because she nominated Drake. Drake has the highest bid.
Right,
Drake uses uproot on himself. Claire has to name the replacement.
right. So she could put Christian up.
She can't.
No, she can't. Duh.
Okay.
Oh my god, what's wrong with me? Okay, I've played the game. Alright, so it's always gonna be one of us, and we knew that going forward.
Yeah.
I almost want to throw another
I thought about it.
on there to make it, to literally do what she's saying. I could help her too
Yeah.
and overpay it, but I don't feel that strongly. We have not worked together. I feel like making it fair and random is, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm naming the replacement nominee now.
Yeah.
My thought and what Christian told me he was going to do is because you haven't been nominated yet,
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
and you have the extra vote.
That is fair.
The only thing I'm considering at the moment is tossing an extra seed to actually make it random.
But it sounds like either way it's going to
But
be me, so.
this way you name the replacement, right? And I trust you way more than I trust Christian at this point. So I think I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. But for the record, for the readers, I really want to.
He's got a soft spot in his heart for Margaret.
Emotion-wise, only have felt emotion for Lainey and now Meredith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because she has earned her place here, and it's fucked
She
up that I
has.
had to take it from her.
She has. And if
I've been in the same boat.
if
But
I made it
for myself,
random,
I
we
had
wouldn't
to.
know what was going to happen. And I don't. I mean, either way, though, that's what I'm saying, though. Either way, it has to be one of the two of us. So Christian can literally, Christian could put either one of us.
I think either way it's going to be me from what she said about what Christian said.
And either way, we have the vote. So that's what I'm saying. Is it worth getting an out? No, still no.
Keep your coins.
Okay.
Keep your seats.
Especially
So
if
price
it's
is going up.
My emotional
no, but I'm saying
part is
especially
killing
if it's the four of us
me. Yeah.
with like us and Christian
Yeah.
in the finals. It's a numbers game.
And right now, Christian has no seats.
So it would be us and Drake and Kristen.
For the 5, yeah.
I want to apologize to both of you, like the way this turned out. I didn't think of the green thumb thing, and
Yeah, I
this
mean,
could have turned out better. I didn't. I feel like we could have thought this through more, and we could have thought of like a way to not do this.
I don't know that we could have, because Claire was
There's
gonna
no
choose
way
me
we could have saved
regardless.
Lainey.
Because she was saying, the boys want you, and she couldn't fight them, even though she doesn't trust
They
you.
want me out.
No, they wanted you to stay in power.
Right.
And she was like, oh, I just can't fight them on that. Which, even though she's been saying she doesn't trust you, and she's been saying she's with me all day. And I was like, so that's not what your actions are telling me. And yeah, I don't know. I have a weird sense of justice, and I'm just like, I have been earning this.
Yeah. No.
You have.
I
My whole
built a
thing was-
giant tower.
My whole thing was like she said on the couch like, I feel like you've both been great allies to me, and I feel like we've worked well together.
We worked as well as we could in the circumstances.
wanted-
that were different.
I wanted to give y'all the fairest chance possible.
And that's totally fine. Like,
Yeah, and I didn't know how many you had, but I knew I needed one more to have any chance. And,
No,
and
I
it didn't
mean-
make a difference either way, but it
Yeah.
to me makes a big difference that
Correct.
you did that for me. You know?
no, like, I respect your decision. Like, there's no hard feelings there.
Are we still good? Like me, you, like I,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you're my number one, and then we can beat Drake. What's your ideal final three? You're still good with just us four to the final four and get Drake out in fifth?
I think so.
Alright, hello players. Let's wrap up the auction. Did anyone want to make any more movements? Alright, so Drake has purchased Uproot for 4. Meredith, you get your 3 seeds back. Cool. And Drake, what are you going to do with that Uproot?
I'm going to play it on myself.
Alright, Drake has been saved from the block. Who nominated Drake?
Me.
Claire. Okay, Claire, you'll have to name the replacement.
I have to pick between Bryce and Brandon. Bryce, you haven't been up yet, so Bryce.
Alright, Bryce has been nominated for banishment against Meredith.
What is our plan moving forward?
I don't know. And I want to be very honest with you. What you just did really threw me for a loop.
Ask me questions. 'cause,
Well,
like,
no, because the whole game, and I know it's the game and it's the strategy, and we all have done it to a certain point. And you were very good at talking to people, and I have, like, literally the entire game, roll the tapes. I've had, like, it's Christian said this and Christian said that, and never necessarily against me, but not always in keeping with, like, kind of what you and I had discussed, which again I know is part of the game, so I'm not mad, but understand my reason for a hesitation. So literally going into the final four, I really don't know, because it's kind of it's not our decision. It's a bigger one. Okay. No, so I don't know.
Okay. I hope that you see that like I always made a good choice for like us four.
Mm-hmm. You did. Can you tell me why? What
So
we
my
just
thing
did?
was, okay, my whole thing with that, I felt like Meredith deserved a fair shot. I thought she had enough if I gave her Sunflower, right? I had the Sunflower nomination, she gets a seed. I thought she got a tie with Drake. I thought she deserved that tie.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't personally care who won it.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I completely forgot that Claire has to nominate Drake, who's getting off. But I thought they were tying.
Mm-hmm.
That was my whole thing. Does that make sense?
Yes. I mean, did you and Claire talk about that before? See that? So that, I mean, that's where, you know.
No, Meredith told me like on the couch, she was like, I'd like another chance.
Yeah.
Because she felt cheated by the green thumb.
Well, cheating.
Yeah, no. It's not
No
cheating.
offense.
But like she
Yeah.
felt cheated.
Cheated, yes.
Yeah.
Were you cheating or were you cheated?
Yes. I want to go to the final three with you and Claire. Bryce keeps telling me I'm gonna win. Like, not me. He's
Bryce
like,
is going to win.
Bryce says I'm gonna win. That's what he says to my face.
Mhm.
Did he tell you that?
No.
He says I plan
Not
on winning.
right. Yeah.
That's verbatim what he said. I just want to go to the finals. You could say that to anybody, like if you didn't want to answer the question.
Well, I don't
Wait,
want to answer your question.
Yeah, do you want to go to the final three with me?
Yes.
Okay. I do too. I want to go with you.
I want to go to the final three with 4 people. I'm not trying to lie to you. I want to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? It's so I'm in a moment.
And I don't mean to deal.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. As of right now, like I don't want to tell you anything definitive because literally, ultimately, like there are still like we have a daisy shit to go through and whatever else this thing is called, and you know, every little week there's a new little surprise that comes up.
Fully
So
understand.
you have to understand my hesitation.
Right.
I want, of course, to go with you, and I'm glad that the 4 have made it, but I can't say anymore right now.
I feel like this is coming down to how well I played, how well I secured my bonds. If I get in a sticky situation in the Final Four, I'm gonna make people cry. I want to get to the finals, but I feel like I did not handle this well toward the end. So I feel like that's my fault. I deserve to not advance, but. If people want to get me out of Final Four, I'm going to make you cry. I can make any of the Final Four cry. That's it. And I'm going to. If y'all want to get me out, I'm going to make you cry.
I mean, obviously, a shitty situation. Don't take it personal. I don't hold you against it. We both knew we were going up, and so it looked really, like Christian said, it didn't matter who was going.
I know, but I didn't want to be going.
I know. What are you thinking? I know you want to go with Brandon and Bryce, but what are the odds that you would take me instead of Christian?
I only know I am playing this round by round, and I told this to Meredith, that I owe like my whole life in this game to the B-boys at this point. I'm open.
Mm-hmm. It's just hard because Christian and I have been working together since the beginning, and I know he's also been working with you since the beginning.
Yeah.
And I don't know who else he's been working with. And like, obviously it's worked because it's helped get us this far, but
Yeah.
I don't think that based on the game he's played, he deserves to make it that far. If you would find it in your heart to bring me instead of him. Because I've tried to play as honest as I could. And just because Christian has played so wishy-washy, I don't think he deserves to get there.
The only thing I know for sure right now is I owe my life to Brandon and Bryce in this game. We'll talk more after this.
Yeah, for sure. Either way, great game so far.
Great game, yeah, for real. It's not enough because immunity was taken from me.
Yeah.
The one time
Maybe not the one time, but again, when I really needed it. I just don't think there's anything I can say to anyone. I don't know what conversations they're even having. I'm surprised they're having conversations.
I am too. I'm not gonna lie, it makes me a little nervous.
I mean, Christian and I have been thick as thieves since day one.
Here.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, no one knows that, and we've been playing a tension that doesn't exist between us.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been trusting him on that, which for me, I was not sure about at any point, but I really felt like this time it was worth it. So yeah, I mean, this morning I was saying, like, he's a threat. And when we had a conversation clearing that up of, like, it's not that I'm going for you, it's just that you're a threat, we're like, okay, then let's work together the rest of the day. And so we've been solid all day.
Mm-hmm. I was like, because he was campaigning hard for Kip to go over you.
I know, yeah. And then he was sort of scared of having that public, and so we agreed to be each other's 8th in the pyramid challenge. so publicly people wouldn't think that it was because we were tight.
Right.
Well, we have been the entire time. And it was supposed to be ideally like a meet him and John situation.
Okay.
To spill everything before I go. So the last seeds that I carry.
Meredith just told me that apparently her, Christian, and John had a final 3, and they were like, her and Christian were like, that was the team all the way through.
I mean, I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised either. Because I mean, the way John was talking, because I think I told John they made a comment. Christian or John and Meredith made a comment when I was sitting over by the pool with them that Christian was playing all of us. And I've heard that from his previous.
I do think Christian's playing all of us,
Yeah.
and I think we all know it.
I think we all know it. I think that's what it is. We all know it's happening.
Drake just pleaded to me to bring him over Christian.
How does that work? By getting out the days to June? I think I'd be okay with that. But I don't know how many seeds he has. That's what scares me.
He doesn't have any. That's what he just told me.
Well, he did probably just go out.
So
But unless she leaves all her seeds to him.
I don't think she has any more.
3. She's the 3 that she got back.
Oh yeah.
But even then, Brandon's got more.
And I have 3.
And I have got 2.
All right, everyone. It is time for the final 6 banishment. Before your fellow players vote to banish from you, you each get one last chance to plead your case. Meredith, you first.
I know that it probably won't make a big difference in anything I say, but I would still love to take the opportunity to tell you guys how much fun I've had today. It's been an absolute utter joy. I've enjoyed getting to know and spending time with all of you. And not a hard feeling in the world for any of the times I've been up here. I've had so much fun. I've surprised myself so much. I kept being surprised that people would see me as a threat. I didn't see myself that way coming in, but I fought so hard, and I've done honestly incredible things. I really did well at challenges that I thought I had no shot at. It is just so interesting to be playing a social game that I feel like I struggle with. And yet pulling through time after time, being up here, avoiding being up here when at all possible. And it has just been so much fun to navigate. That is the joy and beauty of these games. It's been absolutely wonderful. I hate to go. I know how it is. But yeah, absolute blast. I appreciate talking to and working with all of you. I don't know what else there is to say, but yeah, I wish I could be continuing on with you, but I wish you all the absolute best of luck, and I cannot wait to see what happens next.
Thank you, Pressure.
Taylor, you look ravishing tonight. First, I want to thank CBS, and no.
It's 11 p.m.
No. Really, I don't have too much to say other than my first time playing any Luke game was fantastic. I had a blast. Awesome getting to work and play with people who I've watched on previous games, and coming in and being able to play one myself has been so fun. I respect any decision made. No hard feelings either way. I look forward to seeing how this all turns out as well.
All right, it's time to vote. Drake, come with me. Hello, Drake.
Hi, Taylor. Not gonna lie, guys, I did not think I'd make it this far. My game blew up in my face 3 rounds ago, and I thought I was a goner. So just being able to make it this far has been a journey. But I've worked so hard with Meredith this entire time, I could never, not that it matters, I'm gonna vote for
Great, thank you. To the next person.
I hate to do it. Hate to see you go. Love to watch you leave. Meredith, or Margaret, as you're known in my eyes, I'm so proud of you. And I'm glad that you had a night where you got to see what we see, which is a fierce-ass competitor, and you deserve the world. I have other alliances, and I'm really sorry, but I'm voting to evict Meredith.
Here. Just to secure my spot, I gotta vote Meredith. Thank you.
Thank you. Once I announce the result of the vote, the eliminated player will go with Anna upstairs to have an exit interview. By a vote of 2 to 1. Meredith, you have advantage for the greenhouse.
Thank you for playing.
Meredith is eliminated just before the end of the game. The race to the finish continues next time on the Greenhouse.